Yes, wait, no, is this who? Wait, did we finally? Oh, yes! Oh my god, finally, and it's off banner. Okay, I was going for Rice Shower, but Jesus, thank God we finally, we finally did it. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Welcome on in, everybody, and today we got a big one. A very, very big one in the form of a very, very small one. And of course, who else would we be talking about besides Narita Taishin? We finally scouted her after months of trying to get her. Finally. Good God, I am ecstatic. So, she has a 20% increase to guts and a 10% increase to speed, a turf, a long, a medium, a end. This is a very, very difficult UMA to train, especially for team trials. But what we're going for today is just the A rank guide. If you just want to get your Narita Taishin up to an A, just to say that you did, this is the guide for you. We are going to be releasing the full, what do you call it? Full team trials guide for her tomorrow. And that is just because she's a very difficult one to get up to team trials. We're going to be using her in the upcoming Libra Cup, so we got a lot of training to go, and we have a lot of guest legacies to borrow. So let's go ahead, move on to our legacy characters. We are going to be using two 42-12 splits for both power and speed. And then for our support cards, we are going to be using... We are going to be using a 3-speed, 3-wit deck, and this might get you thinking, what the heck? That's actually insane, because she has to do the Tenno Sho Spring. She also has to do the Kikuka Show, and she also has the early game, what do you call it? The early game Japanese Derby. But that's completely fine, because we're going to be packing on the skills, and that's what really matters. If we can get through based off of our skills alone, we should be completely fine. So we're going to go ahead, start this career with a 3-speed, 3-wit deck, which seems crazy for a long-distance runner. But she can be a little temperamental, and it's really important that we get the stats up in order to achieve the A rank with her. So we're going to aim for around a 300, 350 in speed for the Tenno Sho, and we're going to make up for the lack of stamina with our wonderful, wonderful skills. We're going to go for Professor of Curvature, Corner Recovery, both from Kitasen Black, and then also if we can get Calm in a Crowd, Lay Low. Narita Taishin also has a blue skill that we can get from her for energy recovery that we'll take a look at. I forgot the name of it because I've only played a few times, but if you have played as her, you know the one I'm talking about, and it's rather good. Now let's get these friendship bonuses up. The earlier we get these friendship bonuses up, the more we capitalize off of the extra energy provided by the wit cards. Plus 20 to speed there, and there we can do a stamina training. While it's not at the top of the list, it is important that we get our stamina up just high enough. So if we get some good support cards stacked on it, we are going to select it throughout this career, especially early game. Once we get through the Tenno Sho, we do not have to worry about training stamina anymore in this guide. We can keep doing wit for Dictus and Kitasen Black. Don't use Dictus very often, but she does have some loose skills that I enjoy using. We'll go for the mood up with Narita Brine here. Triple stack speed, that's what I like to see. Both Aishin Flash and Kitasen Black getting up there. Time for a rest. Full 70 there, love to see that. We'll do a speed training here with Aishin and Dictus. Aishin is our slowest speed card to increase. Kitasen Black gets up there pretty quick, and so does King Halo. Not too worried about it. Oh, I meant to switch her to a front runner. That is my mistake, but it's okay. we can recover. That's just how good this guide is, baby. We're gonna recover from that. Don't even worry about it. We're sitting pretty. We just gotta do one extra race. We gotta get the fans anyway, especially with Narita Taishin. We probably would have had to worry about that. So let's get our 16 points with all 3 of our wit cards there. Phenomenal. And we're gonna get 10 energy. We're not too worried about anything else besides that energy there. We can get a wit in. King Kalo is finally up to green. We're making moves here. We're gonna wait until kind of the last minute in order to do our maiden race. Let's do Power Branch Charming. Excellent. That is a good one to get early on. That is actually a very good one to get early on. Well, that does look wonderful. I'm going to do the stamina training here because Aishin Flash is falling behind. Time for good power training. That'll get Dictus and Aishin up really quickly. Charming, if you don't know, gives a big increase to the amount of the friendship bonus that goes up there. With training, those are both. It looks like Dictus is falling just a little bit behind there, but that's okay because we are looking solid with our Montikane Fuku Kitaru and our Daiwa Scarlet. Let's go Guts there. Not bad to have a little bit of Guts sprinkled in, especially with the new update going on. Now, we are going to take a look at our races here because we got 4 turns left. We can get a little energy back from this Kita-san Diamond event. Let's take a look. What, 500 fans? Yeah, let's do that. 500 fans with our support cards. We actually should be able to get fans that we need. So we're going to switch to front runner. There's our first place. And we got 739. Okay, very close. We got one more race in us. Let's go to -15 and then we'll do another race. And we got Professor of Curvature very early as well. Look at that. Yep, race. Pre-OP for 1,000 fans. And another first place. After this, we will be switching back to our end closer strat. Let's see, -5? -20. What are you gonna do? All right, we're gonna take a rest here, get our 50 energy back, and get that 29 in. This should get our Dictus up to Rainbow Training. And before the Hopeful Stakes, we're looking solid. Hopeful Stakes might be a little difficult for us with the current stats that we have, but that's okay. We only need to place top 5. Excellent, we actually managed to pull off first. I was not expecting the first place, but that's fine. You won't hear me complaining. If you don't get first, that's okay. You really just need to make sure that you're finishing the race there. So let's take another nap, get that 20 energy back. Oh, cry less. Now we're going to do a weight training here, get that over 300. +2 wit from our reporter and wit level 3, looking good. We don't want to risk slow metabolism. We got to really maximize our turns here. It's a good time to get King Kalo up. And stamina level 2, that's huge. 22 going into it. This is training our speed at the same time, slowly but surely. We're really going to kick it into top gear with our speed mid to late game. And we're going to do another stamina training for Aishin here. So stylish. Wow, look at you. You and your little beret. I've wanted that for so long. Yeah, okay. The wit training double rainbow, that's what we love to see. That's going to give us a good amount of energy back. Hawkeye from Dictus and a great mood. Looking solid. Now, unfortunately, we didn't really get anything good there, so we'll throw this into power. That will also give us some stamina. We're up to 200 stamina, and we're going to get a legacy boost here from our power and speed cards, or characters. And that's 73 into power. Excellent. Not bad. Satsuki Sho should be fine. 2,000 meter G1. Our speed's a little lacking. Doesn't say it's lacking, but it is a little lacking. We're going to stay as a front runner until we stop winning as a front runner. Most likely, by the Kikuka show, we're really going to need to switch back to end closer. But I am very superstitious, and I do not want to change things up. If she keeps winning with a front runner, then fine, we'll leave it. You got to put some more into speed here. This is a good time for a rest before the Japanese Derby. And let's take a peek here. We got Sleeping Lion. That's the one I was referring to. So we'll buy Sleeping Lion. And the Japanese Derby is our first 2400 meter race. It's a bit longer than the others, so we are going to pop ourselves back to an end closer. Second place is fine by me. I won't complain about that. We're just trying to get through this. As long as we end up getting the A in the end, that is the peakness. So we have a bit of speed training we still got to do, as well as stamina. Because we do have the Kikuka show next, and that is 3,000 meters. And we only got 200 stamina, so very, very important that we do a little bit of stamina training. There we go, that's a 39. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Nope, that's going straight into stamina. And then we can recover because we needed to get that mood up anyway. Excellent, we're buck up the great mood, and we can choose the top option here. Get 10 plus in power. $29 is going to make me happy there. As long as we're getting some rainbow trainings, you know, we like the doubles, but if we can get some, then I'm cool with it. Excellent, we got the 30 there. We'll do another speed training there since we got the 30 back. Now this is a hot take, but I'm going to rest here and get a stamina training in. I want energy after, so that's fine. We'll do stamina training here. It's only for 9, unfortunately, because we have a bad mood. What the heck? I always hate it when that happens, but pretty much always. So let's go back to our skills, and we are also going to be purchasing preferred position. If we need to switch to Pace Chaser to proc that, we can, but we want to have options available. Kikuka show 12th place. That is devastating, but that's fine. We'll just keep going. What we wanted to get is first place, so it's okay. We actually normally get first place on that race, but it's fine. Don't even worry about it. You just needed to run, you sweet little thing. And we are going to go for a recreation here. Let's get that mood up. Back up to good. Back up to getting our bonus here. Majigane Fukuki Taru, we're going to go for this. Oh, actually, let's see if we can get the mood up. Yep, we got the mood up. Awesome. We'll do the speed. We got the Nikkei, and then one turn after that, we do have the Tenno Sho. So this is a home stretch for us. We got to do some more stamina training. It's so hard to when you have these stats, though. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll do a wit training. Get some of that energy back. Doesn't hurt to have wit. We're going to get some energy here. Something tasty. We'll give this plus 30. It's going to be a good time for stamina training. Hot spring tickets. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck. Actually, yes. What the frick? I can't believe we nailed that. Hot spring ticket. 36 wit. Give it. And then we got 2 turns before the Nikkei show, which means we're pouring it into stamina. We need it up to 3,000. 3,000. Oh, I wish. Oh, that would be amazing. This would be the ultimate guide if I could get that up to 3,000 stamina. 309. That should be enough to carry us. It seems low. Everybody's always like, but Willy Patt, you need to have at least 450 to get through the Tenno Sho Spring. Well, guess what I have to say about that? Screw you. We're ballin'. All right, that's Nikkei show coming up, and we're looking pretty good. We got 283. we are going to be waiting because what I want to do is buy Professor of Curvature. I don't know if we're going to get enough skill points out of this race in order to get it though, so we'll see. It'll be damn close. All right, so we got 72. Recovered from practice pour. Our mood's great. Inspiration coming in hot, which should be good for our power and for our stamina. $30. Now we're gonna throw that into stamina. She failed. Oh my god. She failed what was that, a 13% right before the Tenno Sho. Well, may the odds forever be in your favor or whatever. That is freaking brutal and hilarious. Alright, we got enough for Professor of Curvature. Let's just get it, move on, and cry later. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Talk about RNG slapping you in the face. Man, that is rough. Alright, Tenno Sho Spring, 3rd place. See what I mean? 450 stamina, my ass. We got this. We're killing it. Our Narita Taishin, she beat that with a 309 stamina. Yeah, and she got the hot spring tickets. We're going wit. We're going speed. We're doing a lot of wit and speed bouncing. We finished the longest race we needed to. So we are very, very importantly putting all of our stats in for wit and speed going forward. We need an S in speed if possible. We need a A+. I would like an A+ in wit, but we might be pushing it. It's probably going to be more like an A. 42. Oh, beautiful. 27, not worth it. We're actually going to get our energy and mood up here. That's going to be more beneficial long term. And a 43. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A 59, man. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I know we build this specifically for these types of runs, but it still feels good when you hit those. It still feels so good when you hit those 50s and above. We got a 30. We're going 30 for sure. And when in doubt, train that wit. Tenno Sho Autumn should be a breeze for us. What's Super Creek gonna do? Got some Goo Goo Babies for us? Nah, no Goo Goo Babies. All right, so we're just gonna race. We're gonna kill it in the Tenno Sho Autumn. Took home 3rd in the Tenno Sho Spring, so the Autumn should be a 1st. There we go, and that was by 4 lengths of a nice nature. Nice nature! And what, we got 9 turns? 3 turns before the Arima Keenan. I would have preferred 9 turns, but, you know, you'd work with the hands you're dealt. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to do the top option. We don't want to move down. 26, 27, 26, 27. We'll go with the 26. I'd like to get the double speed stack if possible. 30's fine by me. And there's our skill points. We're gonna get about a 50-ish points going through the URA finals. Remember that. That's gonna be essential to making sure we're maxing these trainings, because we're going straight into the URA quarterfinal. I am strong. We'll go wit. Our speed's practically where we want it, so we can get that wit up. That's going to be top priority here. And I believe I'll double check friendship with Akikawa here. There's our quarterfinal in the bag. And we got Focus advanced to the semifinals. We don't have enough to do that, so let's do another Wit. We're gonna be short to get that up to A unless we get like a double or a triple stack. We got really, really bad pulls on the, bad draws on the Wit this time around. Normally, Wit should be one of the highest, especially when working with the 3 Wit, 3 speed deck. But Power is outranking it at this moment. That's fine. We got one more training. We're gonna throw it into Power. And finish strong, baby. We're gonna win this finale easy, GG easy. And there's that director's fan that we love so much. And now that that's all over, we are headed directly into our purchasing here. So we got a 1085 speed, 811 power, 798 guts. So close to that A in wit. I said guts, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So we got an S in late. So we're actually gonna see, do we have any late skills? I don't know, given our build, that we would have any late skills. We do not. So we have a in long, medium, and N. So we'll go long. We'll go medium. We'll go long for 30% off. We'll go medium for 10% off. That's not discounted. It is N, but it's not discounted. So we'll get home stretch haste, and then we'll throw this into, let's go outer post proficiency. Spend up all of our points there. And yes, I am killing myself right now for not having watched the damn cutscene. I have never actually watched the freaking hot springs. I get so invested. How did that happen again? Oh my gosh. All right. So, just for the sake of it, so we got our A here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a double look at this. So it was a very low A, and realistically, it could have been a lot higher. I don't think we have the stats for legacies or for support cards quite enough to get it up to an A+ just yet without a ton of luck. However, we do have the ability to get a very solid mid-rank A. This was just a low-end A. Reason being, we got very, very unlucky on the wit speeds pulls there. We didn't get very many double, and I don't think we got any triple stacks. I think we had one early game that we ended up actually failing. So, you know, it's an RNG game. You do what you can, but you have fun doing it. So we managed to get as many skills as possible. Sleeping Lion, Extra Tank, and Preferred Position. Both were skills. We didn't actually use Preferred Position, but Extra Tank and Sleeping Lion were enough to get us through the Tenno Sho Spring, which is what was most important. So let's go ahead and pop over to that cutscene.
Trainer. ほら。何？はっ！こら！ふん。はあ！ねえ。ほら。お願い。ああ、もう。ふん。
Now that that's all over, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all future content. We have the Team Trials guide for her coming out hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I'm so sick right now, so we'll see if I get around to it. But I am going to be playing tonight and recording, so hopefully I will be able to get it done and out for you early tomorrow morning. Just keep an eye out and the notification should pop up for you. But yeah, anyways, thanks a lot again, and I hope you had a great time. Make sure to have a good rest of your week. Happy Monday, everyone.